good skill, and their quarterback, he's, he is a really good player, and he's a really smart player. You can tell on tape he gets them into the plays that they want to be in. He gets them in and out of the protections. I mean, I think he does a great job just managing and playing the game.
Matt, when you look at their offense, though, do you go back and really study like the Maryland tape as opposed to maybe some of their other opponents?
Yeah, and really, that's especially because of where their bye week was. The Maryland tape obviously was a good one for us to look at. We studied the Liberty tape. So we study all of them in a short season. But yeah, we use that tape a bunch. It was in our cut-ups. So.
Can you compare this quarterback to anybody that you've played either this season or recent years? Do they have any similar characteristics to?
I hate to compare guys, but I'll say this. I mean, I've been really, really, really impressed, again, with him getting their offense in and out of situations. I mean, he redirects protections. He does a great job throwing off safety rotation. He's a good player.
Is he an out-of-the-pocket guy?
He can. Mm-hmm. Now, he's real athletic. He's had some big runs as a scrambler, but he's good about he scrambles with his eyes down the field. I mean, there's several, even in the Maryland game, there's several plays he made looking down the field, and I mean, that's a strength of his.
I see complete. I'm good, Eric. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, on top of that, the up-tempo offense that they run, does that present even more of a
Sure
challenge?
it does. Anytime that you're able to rep off plays, bang, 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 you're putting stress on the defense, and you're forcing them to get lined up quickly, and you're messing with their eyes a little bit.
Is he completing 75% of his passes? How's he doing that?
Like I said, Jerry, he does a great job of getting the ball out. They have a good system where they got built-in kind of dink and dunk passes while they're still taking shots down the field vertical. And they're constantly in 4 receiver sets. So, they might have verticals to one side and a safer route to the other side. And I think their backs do a great job too when they do throw down the field of, we call it 4 verticals, halfback get open, where, even though they're trying to push the ball down the field, the halfback's always a good, a good check down. And again, he does a good job of prolonging the down with his feet. So.
They resemble Duke at all?
In the fact that there's some tempo, sure. And the fact that there's 4 wide, sure. But a little different system. Not nearly as many gap scheme runs. They're more of a zone team. And, some more pass concepts than Duke showed. I mean, they have a bunch of different pass concepts. So, and you can tell he's been in that system for a while. And, I mean, shoot, he's won AA Player of the Year, for a reason, as a sophomore. That's impressive in its own right.
What have you seen from Tyrone these last couple of games? He's all up front.
Yeah, he's working hard, and, I mean, he's improving every game, and I think he's, he's kind of hitting his stroke, so to speak. So.
A couple guys have used the phrase or said the defense is playing faster the last couple of weeks. Coach Chris said it, and Ezell said it. Was there anything changed with the defense to make guys, or is that just natural?
I think.
To go on?
I mean, it's like I've said in here, and I know it, probably gets hammered as coach speak, but it really is a process, and the more game experience you gain in a system, the faster you play. And I think we've simplified things for the kids, and the kids have done a good job of, learning, studying, learning their opponent, and just playing the game. Now, the great challenge is about college football is every week something new. We got a new challenge this week, and if we're going to have success, we'll have to play fast against this team because they're going to play fast.
How much of that is, obviously them showing you something, but you may be learning more about these players as a result of them showing you something?
There's some give and take, no question. I mean, you're constantly learning your personnel and your football team and putting guys in a position to succeed.
Aaron's been named to a couple of mid-season All-American teams. Could you talk about his season to date?
He's playing hard and he's been productive. He's disruptive inside, as everybody knows, and I know that's again stating the obvious, but the biggest thing about AD is his motor's never stopped. So.
Is it fun having a player like that, moving him around and trying different things with him schematically?
Yeah, and anytime you got a guy that can win one-on-one, that's big.
In your experience, is it tough for an inside guy to get 8 sacks in 5 games? Yeah, that's pretty unusual.
That's exactly
I mean,
right.
usually linebackers or defensive ends,
Yeah,
you know,
outside
coming off the
backers
edge.
or DNs,
Yeah,
yeah.
but guy coming up the middle.
Yeah, he, you know, he's got a knack. I mean, he's got a knack, and he's explosive, and you know, he might be one of the quickest guys ever in the first 3 steps, which is huge.
Is there a noticeable difference? I know you didn't coach him directly last year, but you know, I'm sure you saw him. Is there a difference in anything he's doing this year? I mean, he's racking up a couple more sacks this year.
I think he's worked hard to put himself in the position he's in right now. Not that he didn't work hard last year, but I mean, he busted his butt in the offseason, and he's physically gifted, and he's just worked his tail off to get in this position now. Knock on wood, this is the halfway point this week, right? So,
Okay, Matt, thanks.
thanks, guys.